Okay, so I'm Tyler Klum from Scott Supply in Mitchell, South Dakota. We're just here at a meeting with some dealers around the United States here, talking about some future things in precision farming, some things that we're going to run into, and one of the things we kind of hit on here, I brought up earlier, was a deal we're dealing with Unlocks. I think this is all colors, all brands. Unlocks is a big thing. One of the ones we were talking about was Unlocks for GPS stuff and how they're not rolling from equipment to equipment, and right now equipment sales are huge, and we're rolling people in and out of equipment all the time. So it's hard for us to explain to a guy who just spent $15,000 on a guidance system, and he put $5,000, $10,000 with Unlocks in it, and the next year he gets a new tractor and he's got to rebuy all those Unlocks again, and those that he purchased last year are basically worthless to him. So what we're seeing them do now is they're taking that equipment and getting the new tractor, a new combine, whatever the piece of equipment may be. They're keeping their old GPS system, they're keeping the old receiver or the old display, whichever one kind of keeps the Unlock with it, the serial number controlled, and they're running that for as long as they can because they don't want to spend that money on Unlocks. So what's happening is that piece of equipment, that piece of precision equipment is running out of warranty. So now you're running into situations where it's out of warranty on a new tractor, and you have to explain to this guy, he has a $500,000 combine that he just bought, and his GPS went out, but his GPS is out of warranty. So we either have to send him a bill for service, or that's not a warranted item, even though it's a brand new combine. So we're running into issues with that a lot. I guess one thing that would really help is if we had Unlocks available to us, to transfer. I guess maybe 2 years, as long as the warranty's in, maybe 2 years of transferable Unlocks. You get those guys that are 3 to 5 years out with a piece of equipment. It's not a big deal to them. They're going to utilize that Unlock for years to come, and they see the reward for that. So it's more along these guys that we're rolling every year, every 2 years that aren't getting their money back out of this, and it's hard for them to justify getting new. So. Yeah, I guess a couple things that we've been discussing lately is kind of maybe like a yearly subscription where they just pay for that on a yearly basis, and the next year they renew that. So if they roll every year, they just keep paying new. Or if a guy has his tractor for 3 years, he pays that Unlock for 3 years, and then it's not a one-time Unlock. It's a yearly fee that you can just move with each piece of equipment.